Today is Friday, March 17th, 2023, and in this video I'm going to read Isaiah chapter 47. And this is a really powerful chapter of Isaiah, very relevant to today, talking about Babylon. And I think Babylon is a concept that has existed at multiple times in history, and that which has been will be. There's nothing new under the sun. And I think that today, in this most recent history reset, USA has served as the whore of Babylon, and through her sorceries, like Hollywood, all of the countries have been deceived by the whore in USA that, her, what do they say, sits on many waters and all that. It just makes it clear that the whore of Babylon is this worldwide influence. And I think it's pretty clear that modern day, right now in our time period, it's USA. And I think that in the very end, when they fake the alien invasion so I do believe in a one world shadow government, New World Order type control system that's in place already. But I think on the world stage, it'll become openly a one world government. And I think that it'll be hand in hand with the destruction of USA as we know it. And there's all sorts of stuff in the media of, giant tsunamis taking out New York City and tons of biblical predictions that make it pretty clear that there's going to be huge destruction in what I think is current day USA. And it would make sense that they would want to really neuter the strong players in today's society when they usher in the one world government. So it'll make sense that America really gets hit hard and isn't even a thing anymore by the time they bring in the one world government. That's just some personal theories. Okay, so Isaiah chapter 47. I guess another thing that I find interesting in this chapter is the talk of Chaldeans and Babylon, just because I have a theory that the English language that we speak today, I feel like it came from ancient Chaldean somehow. I think it's like a revived ancient language. I think that English that we speak today is a lot older of a language that they've brought back. And I don't think it's a new language, personally. Okay. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin, daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. Take the millstones and grind meal. Uncover thy locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. As for our Redeemer, the Lord of hosts is his name, the Holy One of Israel. Sit thou silent and get thee into darkness, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called the Lady of Kingdoms. I was wroth with my people. I've polluted mine inheritance, and given them into thine hand. Thou didst show them no mercy. Upon the ancient hast thou very heavily laid thy yoke. And thou saidst, I shall be a lady forever, so that thou didst not lay these things to thy heart, neither didst remember the latter end of it. Therefore hear now this, thou that art given to pleasures, that dwellest carelessly, that sayest in thine heart, I am, and none else beside me. I shall not sit as a widow, neither shall I know the loss of children. But these two things shall come to thee in a moment in one day, the loss of children and widowhood. They shall come upon thee in their perfection, for the multitude of thy sorceries, and for the great abundance of thine enchantments. For thou hast trusted in thy wickedness, thou hast said, none seeth me. Thy wisdom and thy knowledge, it hath perverted thee, and thou hast said in thine heart, I am, and none else beside me. Therefore shall evil come upon thee, thou shalt not know from whence it riseth, and mischief shall fall upon thee, thou shalt not be able to put it off, and desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know. Stand now with thine enchantments, and with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. If so be thou shalt be able to profit, it so be thou mayest prevail. If so be. Verse 13. Thou art wearied in the multitude of thy counsels. Let now the astrologers, the stargazers, the monthly prognosticators stand up and save thee from these things that shall come upon thee. Behold, they shall be as stubble, the fire shall burn them, they shall not deliver themselves from the power of the flame. There shall not be a coal to warm at, nor fire to sit before it. Thus shall they be unto thee with whom thou hast labored, even thy merchants from thy youth. They shall wander every one to his quarter, none shall save thee. And that is it for this chapter. And yes, I believe that modern day Babylon is USA, America, specifically the United States of America. And I do think that when it talks about the sorceries and the enchantments, I think it all gets into the cultural aspect and Hollywood and technology, the things that we have today, how it all seems to come out of this area. And yeah, that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed. God bless everyone.